Greetings, YouTube. Kabam is still hell-bent on not giving us a 6-star Magic, 6-star Wolverine, certainly a 6-star Quake. Now, Quake is a champion that I don't think that much about anymore because, well, I don't use her that much either. Even though I used her primarily for years. She just isn't somebody that I quake and bake anymore with because I've been blessed enough to have so many amazing rank 4 6-star champions that I don't need to think about it. But, with that being said, there are still people out there who believe that Quake needs some revenge. And in this video, we have a submission from a summoner whose alliance faced a final Alliance War boss of a 6-star Weapon X, and their decision, stun immune and all, was 5-star Quake. So shout out before we start the video, because I want to make sure I get the shout out correct. Shout out to Quakey Bake. Is it Quakey Baker? Shout out to the ORG Alliance. As always, when I'm trying to read... Oh, Quakey Bakey. That's right. Whenever I'm trying to read somebody's name from the top and there's notifications off, it cuts it off. But if I can see the name before the fight, and in this case it's Quakey Bakey, which is a fantastic name, I can read it. Keep in mind, this is a rank 4, maybe Sig 200, I don't know, it's certainly awakened, 6-star Wolverine Weapon X, and this is a 13,230 rated overall Quake. So this is a high-skilled fight, and I'm going to hide my webcam, to make sure we just see the fight. So, it is the classic strategy where you're just chilling in the corner and quaking and baking. Quaking and bacon. Quaking and bacon, and... wow. It is not a fast process, but the good news about the timers giving you about 5 minutes to complete it is that a rank 5 5-star can take down a highly boosted rank 4 6-star in the span of, well, one rotation. Now, it's a rotation that includes a lot of mini rotations. But when I say a full rotation, I mean a full 5-minute rotation. This is also the exact same Quakey and Bakey style that caused Kabam to, and this is a true story, ban some accounts because they thought in their mod detection that they had essentially caught some cheaters, but it was just people who used Quake's mechanics, of which I also like to remind people when I interviewed Kabam Broccoli last year and asked him if he thought that Kabam had actually done this on purpose. He said absolutely not. I think they were horrified when they found out just how well Quake could get around Kabam's best nodes, hence causing them to lose money. Now, the Indestructible saved her, but boy, there's no more room for error because those bleeds took out, along with the hits, 78% of her health, and of course he is not running suicides either. This is such a high stress, high skill, zero margin for error strategy because of the lack of being able to stun. The stun immunity is just wild. But with that being said, the people who say, and I'm going to remind you all, the people who say that 5 stars are irrelevant and 6 stars will always rule the day, while that certainly is an argument that seems fitting for both Alliance War and Battlegrounds as well as, say, Act 8, there are still cases where the best 5 stars are better than most 6 stars, and if you've got the skills, like this summoner does, to quake and bake, maybe you think that she's still better than all 6 stars. I don't know. Certainly there are cases where that's not the case. But this remains true. Quake is a champion that oftentimes just takes too long, especially in quote-unquote normal seasons of Battlegrounds. She takes too long to quake and bake. But Kabam is still hellbent on not giving us a 6-star of her, and who knows if we will ever see that we may not see a 6-star Quake until 7 stars have hit at least rank 2. That's the Kabam pattern. And even then, I still think people would rank her up like crazy. Similar to how when we first got 5-star Wolverine, people ranked him up like crazy when they got him. So, 1% health left. This is where sometimes I choke like a dog and get knocked out and then feel like an idiot for the rest of my life. Quakey Bakey, though. Full attack bonus achieved. What an amazing video. I'm bringing myself back. Quakey Bakey and that entire ORG Alliance. Congratulations on the achievement. And as always, thank you for entrusting my channel to feature this gameplay, because I am somebody who never wants to take that for granted.